Now, chapter 4 is about the tragic, the case for tragic optimism. So, I think we briefly discussed about it earlier as well, but this chapter is kind of a dedicated to this concept of tragic optimism. Then then following chapter 4, sorry, chapter 5 is about unconscious, the unconscious in a clinical setting. So we'll discuss about that as well. Quite two good chapters. So we'll just recap on the tragic optimism. What is this? As you know, Victor, he was a survivor from the Nazi concentration camp. This chapter, the case of a tragic optimism, he talks about, the concept involves maintaining a positive and hopeful outlook on life, even in case of suffering and challenges. Now, he argues that individuals have the capacity to find meaning and purpose in their suffering. Okay. Now, and that is what he says, that in spite of your challenges you find meaning and purpose, and this can lead to a sense of optimism despite tragic circumstances. Now, Frank acknowledges the harsh reality of the concentration camps and experiences, and the immense suffering endured by the inmates. However, he also observes that those who were able to maintain a sense of meaning and hope were likely to survive and cope with the hardships. Okay. And he presents the idea that um, sufferings can be transformed into a source of personal growth and inner strength if one can find meaning in it. Okay, so that is extremely important, that how do you find meaning in a suffering, when you are kind of circumstances which are quite adverse. Now, Frank distinguishes between optimism and tragic optimism as well. So while traditional optimism might be rooted to wishful thinking and denial of reality, tragic optimism is grounded in a realistic acceptance of life's challenges and sufferings. And it involves acknowledging the difficult aspects of existence while still holding on to the hope and meaning. That is extremely powerful. So that means you are accepting the challenges. You cannot come out of it. That means you are in a concentration camp, means there is no chance of you escaping. So you are accepting that, but still you have the hope. Okay. And meaning means you feel like, okay, there is a meaning, there's a reason, there's a purpose why you are going through that. Okay. Frank contends that by adopting tragic optimism mindset, individuals can navigate adversity with great resilience and purpose. Now, he emphasizes that the capacity for tragic optimism, okay, that means in spite of tragic circumstances, you are optimistic. Tragic optimism comes from a deep understanding of human freedom. Okay, so that means you understand deep within that you have the freedom of choice, the freedom to choose one's attitude and response to any given situation. Okay, so in the camps, in concentration camps, people go through that much of atrocities and pain, but there is no one to ask you not to be optimistic or not to choose the thoughts what makes you feel good. Okay. Now, Frank maintains that even in the most dire circumstances, individuals can exercise this freedom of making choices that aligns with their values and aspirations. Okay, so it's all about human mind and your thought process. So that's about it. But the fifth chapter, Man Search for the Meaning, and fifth chapter talks about the unconscious in a clinical setting. What is that? Now, in this chapter, Frank explores the role of unconscious mind in the context of psychotherapy and discusses how logotherapy differs from traditional psychoanalysis, because he came up with this concept of the idea of logotherapy. We discussed about logotherapy in our earlier I think couple of videos back. We discussed in detail. One video was about logotherapy. If you haven't watched it, so go back and watch it. But this chapter of unconscious in the clinical setting, again clinical logotherapy also we discussed earlier, but this is about the unconsciousness. So Frank acknowledged the importance of unconscious mind in shaping human behavior and emotions. Okay, that is extremely important. That means you are not conscious of your thoughts, you are not conscious of your emotions. So that means uh, when the feelings, so you don't choose our feelings. Okay, you are been chosen and taken over by your feelings, by your thoughts. So that's what he says, that the unconscious mind shapes, okay, our behavior and emotion. So he explains that while traditional psychoanalysis focuses on uncovering unconscious conflicts and drives, logotherapy places more emphasis on the conscious and self-aware aspect of an individual's mind. Now, Frank believes that humans possess a unique ability to reflect on their thoughts and emotions, and this self awareness is a key aspect of finding meaning in life. Okay, so that's extremely important, that ability to reflect on your thoughts. So that means the thoughts which are kind of degenerative and thoughts which are not helping you, the emotions which do not help you, you can choose first becoming conscious that okay, this thoughts, I am separate from the thoughts, and if I decide the thoughts, so when you do that, thoughts and emotions, then you can have the full control. That means you, once you become conscious, then you have the ability. So what is consciousness, to be honest? Consciousness is when you separate yourself from your thoughts. Consciousness of physical being is when you separate yourself from your physical being. You see that okay, I am not this body. Okay, I am this kind of a soul. I am not this mind, but I am the pure soul. So that means you identify yourself not with your physical body, not with your mind. When you separate yourself and you observe, okay, the thoughts comes, you observe it. So that is the consciousness. Okay. Now, by engaging, he says that logotherapy is different from psychoanalysis because it does not primarily seek to reveal hidden conflicts and complexes. Okay, which is psychoanalysis is you go into your subconscious mind and analyze the conflicts and complexes and what does not allow you to do certain things or what allows you to do certain things. Instead, he says that logotherapy aims to help individuals recognize their values, beliefs, and source of meaning. Okay, so that means, so it goes deeper into analyzing the values, beliefs, okay, what you already have within yourself. And by engaging in open dialogue and introspection, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and their aspirations. So, Frank also emphasizes that logotherapy does not dismiss the importance of the unconscious mind. He acknowledges that past experiences, including traumatic ones, can impact an individual's mental well being. However, he suggests that the conscious capacity to choose, okay, one's attitude and response to these experiences is equally important. Okay, so becoming conscious of your thoughts, and you choose your own thoughts rather than your thoughts choosing you and taking you over. Now, throughout the chapter, Frank reiterates the central theme of the book. What is that? The search for meaning as a driving force in human life. He contends that finding meaning can provide individuals with a sense of direction and purpose, even in the midst of psychological challenges. All right. So we conclude here. So, in summary, the fifth chapter of the book, about consciousness, or unconscious in the clinical setting. Okay, the, examines the role of unconscious mind in psychotherapy and contrast logotherapy with traditional psychoanalysis. Frank emphasizes the importance of self awareness and conscious choice. Okay, being aware of yourself and being conscious to choose in finding meaning and purpose. So he underscores that while the unconscious mind has an impact, human agency and the ability to discover personal meaning are essential in psychological well-being. Okay, so hope it made sense to you guys. So the practical message here is, choose your thoughts, be conscious. When you are becoming conscious, then you can choose your own thoughts. Okay, I know it's not easy because most of the time we are living in unconscious, so you are not aware of your thoughts because thoughts comes and this completely takes you over, or emotions. So what he talks about is, practicing consciousness, and then consciously you are choosing your own thoughts, and you are just digging deep within yourself to find meaning. That means your belief. Okay, and what do you stand for? And then when you go deeper in, you will find purpose, okay, in every situation. So that is it all about, guys. I hope it helped. And what we will do is we will do a quick kind of manifestation and self talk before we wrap it up for today. So just close your eyes, and and so you'll take your consciousness. Again, we are talking about consciousness here. So you take your consciousness, physical consciousness, you're taking your consciousness to your physical being, because being conscious mental is the next kind of a level. So physical consciousness, then you can move on to mental consciousness. Physical consciousness, you are taking your attention to certain parts of your body, and realizing and experiencing the sensations around that body. And then what you are doing, you are choosing, okay, that we discussed today as well. So you are choosing to make it relax. So that means you are the deciding a goal. Okay, just like the mental thing what we discussed. Okay, you are going through the situations, in Nazi concentration camp he was going through the situation, or was going through the mental trauma, but that could not, or that cannot stop you to become positive, to think positively, to so that means you are forcing yourself to think positive. Okay, because you are not, that you know kind of a freedom is there. So now, physical being. So let's close your eyes, take your attention, let's say, to your feet. Now you are going to feel the sensations around that. Do you feel any, you know pulsing, or any kind of a temperature there, any tingling sensation? So any sensation, you are becoming aware of that part of your body, and then you are making it completely relaxed. Now we move up to your ankles, and consciousness there. And then when I say make it relax, mean what? You are forcing a thought, you're forcing a sensation on that part of your body, and visualizing it. Relaxation means what? Visualizing means, okay, that muscles tractions are all gone and it is relaxed. Okay, so let's do that and make it relax. So move up both your knees and just release all the tension and pressure and make it relax. And you should move out to your thighs, thigh areas. If you are sat on a chair, you could feel the sensation. That means you are pressing on the chair. Okay, are you able to feel that? So that is what the consciousness is all about. You are being conscious. You are never been conscious the way, even if you are sitting on a chair. But now when you take your consciousness there, so you can feel it. Now let's move on to the lower back. Okay, now the spine and the upper back, just make it relaxed. That means when you say make it relaxed, means you should have a mental image of that part of your body now experiencing complete relaxation. Now physically you feel, when it's relaxed, how would you feel? Now we will move on to your shoulder area. Take your consciousness there, feel any sensation and make it relaxed. Both the arms, your consciousness to both the arms, in my case, is touching the table, becoming aware, becoming conscious, and make it relaxed. Now we will move on to your neck area. Make it relaxed, chin, and your mouth, cheeks, nose. You are becoming conscious as you are breathing, and your forehead, eyes, your scalp area, and your back of your head. So you are making it completely relaxed. Now, with this state of mind and with this state of physical being, so you are going to, so what we are going to do is we are going to manifest, and we are going to have a self talk. Self talk, we are talking about all the blessings what you have in your life. So we are speaking about those, and then we'll do the manifestation and self talk about what you want to accomplish going ahead. So first is what you already have with your past, and then you are projecting your future. You are visualizing and making your future. Alrighty, so let's get on with our three pillars of health, wealth, and happiness. Again, we have the fourth pillar of spiritualism, but so we'll be discussing about the first three: health, wealth, and happiness. Now first is health. That means your physical being. Okay, and the quality of your physical being, whatever the things what you have physically, that portrays your health. So now we are going to just spread or give a message to this universe for the blessings, for the abundant of a blessing what you already have. For example, if you are able to see around, you have a vision, eyesight, you are thankful for that to your creator. So you're deeply grateful, and that gratefulness should come from within as a gratitude. Okay, so you are truly thankful. What kind of feeling you have? You are truly thankful. Now, you have, let's say, you are able to hear, you are able to talk. Now, these physical features probably some people may not have, which you already have and you took it for granted. So now you to convey your gratefulness for what you already have. You are able to walk around, you are thankful. You are able to do your household chores and you have both the arms healthy, you are thankful. And just recognizing that I'm so grateful to my creator for giving me and blessing me with all the fantastic good health. Now we'll discuss about the mental being, the mental health, what you are already blessed with. Now let's see, mentally you are able to think, you are able to feel the emotions, you are able to add skills to yourself, you are able to work and provide for yourself. You are thankful for that, because there may be people who do not have that mental faculty. They are not, they don't have a sound mind. They are not able to think, but you are able to. You have a sound mind. You are not a lunatic. Okay. So with that, you are thankful that you are have that mental faculty whereby you can take care of yourself. Now we'll move on to your wealth part of it. Now we discussed health, and then next is wealth. Wealth is what you already have. You are born with. You are first. We are grateful, and then all that you want to accomplish in your career, in your business, we will visualize that. Okay. Now, wealth. If you are born in a family where you are all taken care of, you are thankful. Okay, because there are people out there who may not have, they are not born with what you are born with. Okay, and you are deeply grateful and thankful to your creator for you being born in such a family that you never had to struggle for food, struggle for shelter. And you are also thankful for what you already have now. If you have a roof over your head now, you are thankful. If you have, you know, you are able to provide food for yourself, now you are thankful for what you already have, because there may be people out there who may not be able to afford 3 meals a day. You have it, so you are grateful, because a lot of time we take things for granted because we never felt otherwise, we never saw and experienced the life without it. So you are thankful for that. Now, happiness. Happiness comes from your connection with your inner being, your connection with your the deeper kind of a connection with your creator. Maybe a bit spiritual, but that's what it is. And your connection with the people all around, your friends and your family members. Now you are deeply grateful for all the relationship what you already have. Now we will manifest and speak and do a self talk about all the health, wealth, and happiness, choosing our own thoughts and imagining, vividly imagining what you want to accomplish in these three areas of health, wealth, and happiness. Now, on health, you want to have better health, you want to be healthy, or you want to get rid of your some excess weight or some kind of problems what you have in your body and you want to get rid of it. Just visualize that things are getting better. I am feeling energetic, and you are going to speak about it. I'm feeling energetic, I'm feeling excited, I'm excited about my life, and I can see myself healthy. I love healthy food. Love nutritious food, and I love exercising. I love working out so that every parts of my body are healthier every single day. Now just visualize yourself having that perfect body. Visualize yourself you eliminating and overcoming those issues in your body, and you are deeply grateful. Now we are going for mental health. Mental health is when you feel empowered. You think everything is possible. You can accomplish things. So just see yourself and speak about it. I can accomplish anything that I want. And I have the genius within me. I can be humongously successful. Every day and every way, I am getting better and better in every faculty of my life. Physically, I am getting better. Mentally, I am getting better. Wealth wise, I am getting better. Relationship wise, I'm getting better as well. Every single aspects of my life, I'm getting better and better. Now we'll move on to wealth. That's your career, what you do for a living, to put food on the table, to provide the shelter for yourself. So now just speak about it. Whatever the career goals you want to accomplish, you want to be promoted for a specific role, or you want to have a pay rise, just visualize yourself. Now visualize yourself, you becoming better, and then you becoming worthy of it to get to that goal, what you always wanted to have. Now you speak about it. Now you see yourself already in that position. See yourself already having that income or salary. See yourself you adding value to your team, to your company, and you are making yourself better every single day. Now, if you are in your own business, just speak about it. That your business turnover is just gone crazy. Your sales, your turnover in your business has gone past your wildest imagination. You just speak about it, saying that I can see the humongous growth in my business. My business has gone crazy. My business has gone all around the world, and my turnover is going through the roof. People are liking my products, liking my services, and I am touching millions of lives all around the world through my product, through my services. I'm really excited about my life. Now, we'll talk about the happiness. So just speak about it. I love myself. I respect myself. I love and respect others. No one is better than me. I am not better than anyone else. We are all, the world is full of beautiful people. Everyone is good. Everyone is good in their heart, deep within. Now, as you can speak about every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. Just visualize yourself, you getting better and better. So with that, we'll conclude here, guys. So just rub your both hands and just massage it all over your face.